Hi guys, I'm coming to you today from a very windy source to tell you how to do senior pictures and graduation pictures for your children. So the first thing we're going to talk about is phone use. Choose a phone that is, thank God our phones are super fancy now. Most phones have a portrait mode. Please check the phones in your house and see which one has a portrait mode. That is going to get you the best picture, even at a lower quality phone, only because of the depth of field that we'll talk about later. So you're going to get whatever cell phone you have that has a portrait mode. The next thing you're going to do is find a spot outside. That's the best way to regulate light without fancy light sources. And you're going to find a spot that's in complete shade. You'll notice I don't have any shadows casting on my face. That's because I'm using the building in the background as a shade source, not trees, not forests, and the reason for that is because it's inconsistent shade. So you're going to need to find a spot that has super consistent shade like a building. The next thing is to find where the light is coming from. So I want you to notice when I turn this way, the lighting changes on my face. Check out the sky. You can tell that the light source is coming from that direction. And the building is darker. So we're going to turn to face the light source, and that's going to cast the light directly on our face. If the light source is behind your child, you're going to get almost like a silhouette. So you want your child to face the light source, and we're going to talk about depth of field. In portrait mode, the best part about it is it automatically puts your child in focus, and the field behind them is blurry. So you're going to take your child, make them walk a little bit so that the space behind them is pretty far away. And what that's going to do is create a depth of field. So your subject is in focus and everything behind them is blurry. Think about the colors that you want behind them when you're looking for a place to go. The next thing you're going to think about is positioning. So we're going to turn our subject a little bit to the side, not fully, and otherwise we're going to get a mug shot. So you're going to do a little bit to the side, they're going to look at you, and you're going to raise your camera just a bit. Not ridiculously so that they have a completely ridiculous angle, but just a little bit so that they have their eyes open towards the camera. Every time you move the camera, the focus of their eyes changes and they get more open as you raise the camera, which is why women do it all the time to take selfies. Okay. Another thing you need to know is how much of the picture is going to be included in your yearbook. That is a school preference, but my suggestion would be that it's always a safe bet to get just about a foot below their neckline and get all their head, obviously, and about a foot from their neck in the picture. And then if the yearbook wants to crop it, that gives them a little bit of an opportunity to do that. I wish you guys a lot of luck. Have fun.